Welcome back, everybody. We got another 2K video for you today. We are back with our Wizards, the boys in DC. They are on a hot streak. You're loving it. Kyrie Irving is loving his time in DC. Look at this. He is joyous at what's going on right now. He is averaging 22 points per game in his rookie season, already an 80 overall. But he's not the only one on the team doing great. We have Jimmy Butler, who is performing better than I would have thought. I thought he would have had a slow start to the career. But 14, 4, and 4 is pretty solid. And then we have Nick Young, who of course, is still averaging 20 plus points per game. And mind you, I said in the last video I was going to check what his highest overall in 2K was. He didn't even crack 80 from what I could find. Now, I didn't get reliable information, so maybe he did crack 80 at some point in his career, but 86, man, this is incredible. You just do not see this for a player like him. Not to trash him or anything, but he's just not a star or anything. But anyways, it's looking great. And then, of course, JaVale McGee's having a great time, too. Bismack Biyombo is doing great off the bench. 9 boards off the bench is pretty impressive. In fact, I was looking earlier at the rookie stats. Here we go. We have Kyrie leading the way in points, as we could kind of predict. But Klay Thompson is averaging 18, and Kawhi is 18 as well. Would have thought Kawhi would have had a similar trajectory than with Jimmy Butler, kind of a slow start. But nope. 2K is not really realistic in that sense, I guess. But Kyrie's also leading in assist. But if you go over to rebounds, in third place, Bismack Biyombo off the bench, 9.1 rebounds. You're loving it, guys. I'm loving it. It is a beautiful sight to see. As of right now, we are the 5th seed out east. I keep warning you guys, I think we're going to fall. And I imagine that the fall off is going to happen in today's episode. But I'm not wishing on our downfall. Do not confuse me, guys. I think our peak is like a 6, 7, 8. But my expectation is a 10, 11, 12. So we'll see. I'm going to be happy with literally anything, because if we go in the playoffs, then we're in the playoffs. Early success, you don't see that all the time. But if we're not, we have our draft pick, and we can draft. And I actually haven't looked yet, but we got the Anthony Davis draft. Actually, I might as well go ahead and do my draft board. We'll consider this our scouting day. So obviously we got Anthony Davis first. After him, it's probably Bradley Beal or Draymond Green. And then after that, we got Harrison Barnes, Andre Drummond. Oh my God, Damian Lillard. He deserves to go up here. Now switch. Oh, I can. Okay, perfect. I didn't know you could do that. I usually don't use this tool that often, but I like to visualize and also see who's still available. Chris Middleton, a fringe all-star, is going to go up there. And then we have, they really want Andre Drummond to go super high. We could do, there's a few good players here, but I think that wraps up the stars. Harrison Barnes. Then we have Terrence Ross. Is that who we're going to add? Dion Waiters. Jared Sullinger. I remember that name. Yeah, no one really stands out. I think after that, it's just names we recognize. Yeah, I'm kind of cool with just going for all of this. There's not really a preference here. But there's some notable role players, I guess, which is pretty cool. But I don't think we get any stars, which is unfortunate. But this isn't a super deep draft like the last one. But it's still pretty good draft. Yeah, I think that's everybody I see. Unless I totally missed on someone. If so, my bad. We got 17-man deep draft board. AD, D. Lillard, Draymond Green, Bradley Beal, and Chris Middleton are the top 5 that are going to be heading this draft. Maybe there's a few busts this year like there were last year. Another Jonas Valanciunas going 3rd, or random auto-generated guy going 4th. We'll see. Might have to trade up a little. I wonder if any of these guys would fit on the team. I probably shouldn't dream, but I guess any of these guys would fit because we're the Wizards. We don't really have anybody crazy other than we have our point guard for the future. But everyone else is kind of expendable. So anyways, well, and Jimmy Butler's not expendable, but he's versatile. But anyways, we're gonna go straight into the games this season. Next game up, 16th game of the season, we have Orlando Magic. We played them last year. Well, okay, we had the montage against them last year. Obviously, we played them last year. We played them 4 times last year. But we did the montage of them last year. I talked about them in the last episode because what's his name? Gilbert Arenas is on this team. Still not starting, unfortunate for him. But I'm going to look to get another win here. I'm just going to keep simcasting games because we're kind of an unexpected good team. Wasn't really seeing us going into the playoffs this year. Probably should have stopped there. That's my bad. It was a 5-point game, but we lost. An unfortunate one. Kyrie had 37. Nick Young, 24. Wow. He is progressing a little early. I was not expecting this. I mean, I guess Kyrie was good early, but he's also 19 years old. It's not like Jimmy Butler who got drafted at 22. Man, that is crazy. And then we have Nick Young, obviously still scoring pretty well. We get the Sixers next. I think this is a pretty easy dub for us. But nope, we're going to squander this opportunity. We're going to lose by 20 plus, 30 almost. That is brutal. Did anyone score? Nope. Anytime we lose, I'm telling you, we have a terrible offensive showing. I wonder if Kyrie Irving assist is highly correlated with our losses. That's what it's feeling like. But anyways, we're going to go against the Nets. I think we can go in and get a dub here. We'll see. Yeah, it's looking like an easy dub. About 15-point win. In this game, Nick Young and Kyrie Irving both go for 25 plus. Love to see it. Jimmy Butler is scoring a little bit less now, but it's okay. We're happy with all the production we get from the boys, as long as they're staying good. Rematch against the Mavericks are 11th and they're 6 and 11. Let's do a little NBA standings check over out west. What is going on over here? Portland, defying all odds. Brandon Roy and LaMarcus Aldridge are the perfect duo. They're not getting Damian Lillard this year. They're the number 1 team out west. 13 and 3. I think they're the number 1 team in the whole league. Yeah, they are. New Orleans Hornets, Chris Paul does not go to the Clippers, and he's having a great time in New Orleans, which is very surprising. This team wasn't this good, but the Lakers, of course, still being good. I think they're always going to be good. 2K loves Kobe. They still got Powell, so is what it is. And Spurs are always going to be great as well. They go to the finals next year, not this year. Minnesota Timberwolves, after absolutely sucking last year, for some reason are a really good team, being led by Kevin Love. Who did they even pick? I don't remember. I don't see him up here, so unless I am blind, I think that's who it was. I think it was this guy right here. Yeah, they picked him 4th. I guess he was not a bust. He is averaging 17 points and 8 boards. So I guess 2K just wanted to throw in a nice auto-generated guy, which I'm not going to complain because, sometimes that happens. Clippers are good. Did not expect this. DeAndre Jordan had a massive jump. Went up to 85 overall. Probably shouldn't be scouting out the teams this much, seeing as we're most likely going to be a lottery team. But I'm just really interested in what 2K has for leading teams. This team's still good without Carmelo. That's pretty impressive. And the Suns have fallen more and more for them, man. Are the Cavs good? I actually was wondering because of Carmelo. He is having a worse season, one of his worst seasons in his entire career, and they are not winning. I did not understand why he went to this team in the first place, and I still do not understand it. But anyways, the East is looking about the same as it always has. Boston, Miami, and Chicago are the big powerhouse teams out east, and we're not winning against any of those teams anytime soon. We fall into the 6th seed. Some interesting teams here. The Bucks are the 8th seed. Did not expect that. And the Magic are still good, but they have fallen off. Anyways, that's definitely going to change. That was just our standings check. Don't mind me getting a little distracted. We're going to simcast this. Hope it's a close one. We haven't jumped in a while. And we're not jumping in right now. It's about a 20-point win. I think 20 plus. Kyrie Irving, man. This is our franchise player. He keeps getting more and more points per game. It is really impressive. Nick Young is actually kind of falling behind because he can't score as much as Kyrie. Now, he is scoring a lot. Like, he's shooting a lot. I upped his tendency pretty high. I can show you guys just to give you an idea of what's going on here. His touch is 90 and his shot tendency is 96. What is his true shooting? 57? That's not bad. He's shooting 50% from the field, almost 40% from three, and his free throws are actually was really bad. 74%. That is a little nasty for Kyrie. But is Nick Young efficient? Yeah. Rashard Lewis is really not efficient. That's pretty rough to see because he's kind of supposed to be a scorer for us. Anyways, we're gonna go back into these games. New York Knicks. Do we win against this team? Probably. It's kind of weird to have expectations to win now. Definitely doesn't feel real. And here we are, winning another game against a rival. We're going to go up against the Heat. This is definitely a loss. There's no way we're winning this game. Is their whole lineup playing? Yes, they are. We are absolutely getting destroyed. I am not going to see us win this game. There is absolutely no way. We are leading by 15 in the third. Okay, we're going to take it slow because I definitely want to jump in on this one if it is close because the Heat are such a good team. Like I told you earlier, a powerhouse. Let's see. It's 5 minutes left. We got about a 3-point lead. All right, we're jumping in. We got to see if we can beat this Heat team. All right, here we are. The jerseys aren't all white this time. Thank God. Kyrie Irving is taking it up top. We are in Miami. Kyrie is getting the and one. Gonna put us up 7. Wow. Going against LeBron. There we go. We're up 7 against the Heat. We are in Miami. They're booing us as we are about to destroy their team. LeBron's trying to ISO Kelly Oubre, but he's a good defender. Oh, I called him Kelly Oubre. Nick Young, I mean. D-Wade hits the dagger. Puts him within 4. Here we go. Kyrie Irving. He's running the offense. He really does have the ball in his hands 24/7, which might be an issue. He's going to go in the paint again. Not going to get the shot he's looking for. We're going to go Rashard Lewis ISO. Jimmy Butler absolutely launches it, and he hits the dagger. Dwayne Wade's 30 means nothing now. We're up by 7. A minute left on the clock. The Heat desperately needs to score as soon as possible. Wade is getting locked up by Butler. Look at this. Oh my God. He tries to go for the heave. It was an ugly shot, and now we just got to slow it down and take this win against the Heat. This is a beautiful sight. Here we go. Rashard Lewis. He's cooking up. What's he going to do to Chris Bosh? Of course, he misses the layup because he does not have that bag. And Chris Bosh is going to get the easy layup, unfortunately. 25-second game. We're up by 5. We just got to inbound and hit our free throws. I think we do, and I think this game is over. We're going to cut through real quick. Can Jimmy Butler seal the game? It's a 6-point game. And he misses the second one. Okay. It's still kind of a game. They're not putting the ball up pretty quickly. They had a 3, they hesitated, and they bricked. Okay, we're going to simcast the rest of this. I think this game is over. There you have it. We're on a 4-game winning streak, and we're winning against the Heat. It was a beautiful game. Oh, I forgot to do box score check. Oh my God, I'm off my groove. LeBron had a dominant 40-point game, but Kyrie Irving sealed the deal. 25 and 8. Jimmy Butler had a great 20 points. He hit that 3 to pretty much close the game and hit the game-winning free throws if you want to count those. Nick Young and Rashard Lewis did good as well. Listen, man, I was not expecting us to keep a winning. I do not think our team is that good. But here we are, man. We're winning. I honestly don't know how. Listen, we've done 3 rebuilds on this channel. Every single one of them, we had a star player. Every single time we had a success a little earlier than I thought we would. But those teams made sense. This team does not make sense. I guess we are scoring a lot. We are the 5th highest offense in the league. Is our defense good? No, we have one of the worst defenses in the league. Predictable. But we have a really good point differential. And oh, was it just the last 10? Wait, let me go to team stats. What am I doing? I'm totally tripping. Okay. Never mind. Scrap everything I said. We had the 8th best offense in the league. Pretty surprising. As for defense, we are middle of the pack, literally right in the middle, 16. For differential, we are middle of the pack as well. So what are we doing that's making us win? It's the 3-pointers. We're leading the way, 9.6, just beating out the Rockets by 0.2, and we're shooting the most per game. Yeah, I up those 3-point tendencies. You know, you've seen it in every rebuild I do. I'm always going to up those 3-point tendencies because it just makes sense. Rebounds, are we doing good here? This only makes... We're a bad rebounding team. Listen, if you don't know 2K, normally if you're a good rebounding team, you're going to win games. It just, for some reason, that's how it works. And we're not a good rebounding team, and we're about the middle of the pack on assists. Are we good on defense? I don't think so. We got blocks down, I guess. Anyways, I can't understand it, but we are winning, and I'm going to be excited about it. Listen, I'm not going to complain about success. Anyways, we're going up against the Hawks, and it is a close one, but it is looking like we're losing. Get a little closer. I'm going to try to speed it up without losing the game here. It is a tied game. We're 3 minutes left. 2 minutes. We're down by 6. I don't think it's jumping worthy, but I'm going to do it anyways. Okay, here we go. Box score check. Josh Smith is leading the way. Joe Johnson's having a good game as well. For us, Jimmy Butler is having his breakout game. 33, 5, and 4 steals. Nick Young's having 24, and Kyrie Irving 18. Not a lot of assists. A little concerning when Kyrie is not playmaking, but it is what it is. Anyways, we're going straight into this. We have 2 minutes left. We're down by 6. We need some buckets here, and we can't even inbound the ball. We're going to give it to Jimmy Butler, and we're going to trust the process. He has the 30-plus right now. We desperately need him to carry this offense. He's going to go for the 3. He's not going to get it, but JaVale McGee, big offensive board. Here we go. Jimmy Butler, he's doing his hezzies. And he's literally doing nothing. He's just waiting for the pick, and he's going to go for the exact same shot. And of course, it breaks because it was the exact same shot that he just shot literally 5 seconds ago. Anyways, Hawks have the ball. Crawford up at the top. He's going to go for the layup. Should have gotten a foul there, but he doesn't, and Jimmy Butler gets the tough rebound. Going up the court. It's looking like Kyrie is not on the court, and I am assuming that he is fouled out. I should probably check. We can check real quick. Kyrie Irving. Yes, he has fouled out. I don't know why I'm so blind. Kyrie Irving has fouled out. That is why we're depending on Jimmy Butler. He's going to get the layup, and it's not an and one, unfortunately, but it is a foul. 2 free throws for Jimmy Butler. All right, and here we go. He just misses the second one, so it is a 5-point game. Jimmy Butler has struggled down the stretch. We are depending on him to get us through this game, and he is not doing it, unfortunately. Of course, no one else is showing up either, so, you know. Anyways, Hawks are just passing it around. Joe Johnson, he's going to ISO, and he is not going to get that ugly-ass hook shot. Thinking he's Kareem or something. Okay, they're giving it to Nick Young. Jimmy Butler has had enough with the ball. Nick Young, show us that scoring ability you've been using all season. That it was rough. It was rough. If I'm the coach, I'm yelling, but he hit the 3. It was not a pretty look, and it looked like his foot was on the line. But hey, a 3 is a 3. There we go. But you got to have some defense, and it's a wide open 3 for the Hawks. 5-point game. Okay, here we go. The Wizards desperately need a bucket, and they need it quick. There's only 24 seconds left on the clock. Kelly Oubre, can you bring us there? And it's not looking good. He hits the layup. He hits it. We're within 3. Can we disrupt the inbound? No. It's going to be a foul. We're in the foul game, unfortunately. Joe Johnson, he's going to hit the first bucket. And probably the second. Yeah, Bet doesn't miss his free throws down the stretch. 5-point game once again. We desperately need a 3, and we need it quick. And Earl Watson's going to jack up a shot. It is not pretty, and the game is over. I don't care for them to be fouling. It is over. We have a loss to the Hawks. There we go. Our little streak is over. The Hawks beat us, unfortunately, on the road. Jimmy Butler had a great game, but he just couldn't get it done down the stretch. Nick Young as well had a great game, but just couldn't quite get it done down the stretch. And Kyrie Irving, in a questionable move, has fouled out of the game. You just don't see that often for a player like Kyrie Irving. I guess he's trying to get those steals. But anyways, we're going to go up against the Raptors. I'm just going to go through these games. I'm going through them slow because I'm simcasting, but I'm also not caring too much about the details. We are 5 points ahead on the Raptors. It looks like we're running away with it. 10-point lead now. Just going to speed this up. We're not going to jump into this one. It is over. Yeah, it ended up being like a 12-point, 14-point win. Jimmy Butler leading the way once again. 28 points for him, and Kyrie 23 and 10. Listen, man, this is a nice trio right here. It's kind of weird to say Nick Young's in the trio, but listen, he's at 86 overall. I mean, what can I say? Averaging 20.9 points per game. And look at those assists. It's officially up to 2. But yeah, Jimmy Butler, man, his points are going up. It is beautiful to see, and Kyrie Irving still succeeding all the way. He's going to be Rookie of the Year for sure. I think it's a lock at this point, and we're not even halfway through the season. Anyways, we are the 4th seed. Listen, man, I was fully expecting a fall off this episode. We are about, 3, 6, 8 games in to this episode, and we are still suffering from success, man. We're not going to get that draft pick. I mean, we will, but it'll be late lottery or 20s, which will be very interesting for a team like this that sucks. Anyways, this Hornets team is a good team, as we saw earlier, and they are going up in the 4th. It is a close one, 3-point game. 2 minutes down the stretch, we're going to jump in here and see what happens. Okay, box score check. Chris Paul, of course, is having a great game, 31 and 15, and everyone else is kind of struggling. Nick Young has 20, Kyrie 19, and everyone else is also kind of struggling. I guess it's been a low-scoring game for both these teams. Look at this beautiful court, man. I love the New Orleans Hornets. Anyways, New Orleans Hornets have the ball. Is that Trevor Booker? Oh, no, he is out to go against us. Trevor Booker, I'm sorry we traded you. Anyways, we get the crucial steal, and Kyrie, oh, no. Oh, no. Kyrie Irving was perfectly lined up for the layup, and it was a nasty, nasty block. We are forced to watch that replay. Oh, that was beautiful. For them, not for us. That was awful for us. Okay, here we go. Kyrie Irving, he's wide open up top, but they totally miss it, and now he is just standing there doing nothing. Come on, we need some offense. Oh, that was rough. Rashard Lewis, a little contested, does not knock down the 3. Here we go. What can Chris Paul do against this team? David West, he's posting up Rashard, and it's also an ugly shot from these 2000s players. Come on, let the young guns go crazy. Kyrie Irving up at the top. Come on, show him how it's done, Kyrie. He wants to go for the layup. No, out to Rashard Lewis. It's a beautiful 3, and he hits it. Tied game. All right, here we go. Chris Paul going in that half corner as he loves to do. David West, hook shot. It's a beauty. New Orleans back up by 2 now. And we're calling a timeout. I don't know why. It's not very strategic, but here we go. And we just burned another timeout for literally no reason. This is a very close game that could have been crucial. I'm about to fire a head coach right now. Alright, just got done speaking with coach. If he calls one more timeout or we lose this game, he is being fired after this game. I swear to God. Do not know why he's burning timeouts. Jimmy Butler had a wide open three and he just bricks it. It was a beautiful shot. Play written up for him. He just couldn't get it. It was the dagger. It's a 35 seconds left in the game. Chris Paul cooking up Kyrie. He's in the paint and he's not going to get the shot. Oh, and he got the hook. It's a 4-point game. We're losing our last timeout because we wasted 2 of them. This coach is awful. All right, here we go. 25 seconds left on the clock. Nick Young in the corner, wide open 3, and he hits it. 1-point game. Can we disrupt it? No, we're gonna foul, but it's okay. If he knocks them both down, it's just a 3-point game, and it's only Trevor Ariza. Oh, dang it. They're not in the bonus. It's gonna be Chris Paul, unfortunately. Kyrie not even guarding up on him. Here we go, Chris Paul getting his MVP chance. Is he going to make it a 3-point game? He does. We could really use a timeout right now to move the ball up the court, but we do not have any more timeouts because our coach absolutely squandered them. Kyrie Irving, he's trying to score in the paint. Rashard Lewis has a mid-range. Can we get a 3, guys? We're down by 3. Rashard Lewis. What was that? The miracle shot. Oh my God, Rashard Lewis is about to get himself kicked off the team. And can you believe Trevor Booker is hitting the game-sealing free throws against his old team? Listen, it's only one game. This was a very disappointing loss. Our coach has no brain, used all the timeouts. I know I said it multiple times. I'm going to keep complaining about it. Just absolutely squandered at timeouts. Rashard Lewis, I don't know why he was jacking up threes so late in the game. He only hit 1 of them. I mean, another one was a good look and he just missed, but that last shot was not pretty. That is not what we wrote up for him. I'm not going to fire the coach. I know I said I would. I was just trying to scare the guy. You know how it goes. But Rashard Lewis, he's only averaging 24 minutes. I think we gotta replace him with Hedo Turkoglu. I'm mad, man. This is unacceptable behavior, okay? Hedo Turkoglu, you're going up in the starting lineup. Rashard Lewis, you're gonna suffer off the bench, alright, man? Think about what you did. Anyways, guys, we are still in the playoffs. We're the 5th seed right now. That Hawks game was pretty crucial the other day since we are around the same spot in the standings, but we'll see if we stay here. Anyways, we are pretty far along in episode 2, and I definitely want to get a little bit further. I'm thinking of getting to the trade deadline, so I'm going to check, are any of these teams that I am interested in playing? Not really. We're going to go to the Boston game, and oh my God, Hedo Turkoglu in his first game in the starting lineup gets injured. Can you believe it? I can. And there we go. 3 straight losses. Absolutely disgusting. I would be pissed, but we're supposed to suck, so I can't really be that pissed. But anyways, Nick Young had 33, which is pretty good, but Brandon Jennings, I don't know why we let him score 43 points. Then Pacers, Danny Granger led the way. Nice 27. And Kyrie Irving at 31. Listen, we started having good games in these losses, and that's kind of scary. If Kyrie Irving is scoring 30, if Nick Young is scoring 30 and we're losing, I don't know what to say, man. But anyways, we're going to simcast this Boston game because it is so crucial. We won against them last time, at least I believe, and now we are losing this one. It is looking pretty rough. 10-point game down the stretch. Do we have it in us? No, we do not have it in us. I'm just going to go ahead and sim that one. We are in a 4-game losing streak. And no one even played spectacular in this game. But, I mean, no one played spectacular on our team either. Anyways, we are now the 7th seed. Listen, guys, the fall is here. I told you, at some point in the season, someone's going to get injured. We're gonna go on a bad stretch, and it is looking like it is happening right now. Ito Turkoglu, where are you? Apparently, you were the missing piece. Anyways, we're playing the Bobcats. The Bobcats suck. I think we got that one in the bag. Raptors suck as well. So we're gonna go to the Hawks game, and we get 2 dubs. Look at that. Bobcats, Kyrie Irving has 40 and Nick Young has 25. Raptors, Kyrie has a good game and Nick Young as well. There we go. Are we back? No, we're just still the 7th seed, but the East is very, very close, which is interesting to see. And I'm actually interested because we can always see the playoff teams, what the teams below us look like. We have the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are about 7 games behind, 2 games behind us. We have the Magic. The Magic have fallen out. They're 3 games behind us. And then the Nets, who are 4.5 games behind us. The Knicks, who are even further, and then it's kind of gone from there. So, looking ahead at the end of the season, I believe that there is no way that we fall below 12. I don't even know if we fall to 12, but maybe. There's always a chance, but there is definitely a chance that we fall out of the playoffs. In fact, I might say that's our expectation. I just want to temper expectations, guys. We've had a lot of success in the series so far, and we just gotta be happy that Kyrie Irving's on the team, man. But anyways, it's looking like the Hawks are gonna crush us once again. Unfortunately, it is a 2-point game, 4-point game. Listen, I haven't done this before, but we're gonna jump in a game twice against the same team. I'm losing my words. Anyways, let's go into this. Okay, a little box score check. Nick Young has 28, Kyrie 27. What do you expect? They're always going to lead the way. Over for the Hawks, it is Josh Smith once again. It is just like last game. This time we are in DC. All right, Jimmy Butler wide open 3, and he just bricks it. We are up. We are down by 2 currently, and that was a beautiful layup. I cannot hate Josh Smith. It's the absolute beauty. It's the absolute beauty. Now we are down by 4. Listen, our clutch offense has been pretty bad this season. But that Kyrie Irving teardropper was amazing. Oh my god. Gotta love that shot. Alright, here we go. The Hawks, are they going to score here and put us away? There's still a minute and 20 on the clock, so anything can really happen right now. Joe Johnson, he's going to get in the paint and get the little hook, but Nick Young has the absolute beautiful defense. Jimmy Butler about to step out of bounds. Thankfully gets it out, and Kyrie Irving, oh, that was a beautiful mid-range, but he just doesn't make it. All right, the Hawks running in action, but no one is getting open. It's looking like Mike Bibby is just going to be isoing up top, and he's going to go for the 3, and it is good. The Hawks are up by 5. Here we go. Do the Wizards have any offense in them? Kyrie Irving midi once again, and it is ugly. Uglier than the last one, and now it is looking like this game is wrapped. Are we going in the foul game? Let's see. Yep, it is looking like we're in the foul game. I'm going to sim the rest of it. I think it is a loss, and it is. Yikes. I got to quit jumping in these games. I think we've lost every single one of them. All right, there you have it. A crucial game against the Hawks, and we lose it down the stretch. We are now... Oh, no, we're still the 7th seed, so nothing much has changed for us, but we are almost a 500 team. We really are falling off. Anyways, that is going to be an easy dub, hopefully. Another easy dub, a crucial game, as the Cavs can jump up into the playoffs. An easy win and a tough game right there. So we're going to sim these games. Rashard Lewis, thank God, he's injured. Get him out. And we get a win, a loss. We're going to say no on this one. And a loss. So we're 2-2 in those simmed games, unfortunately. Gonna check stats just real quick. JaVale McGee had a great game. Kyrie Irving had a great game. And Keith Wiggins led the way. Wow, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a game this season where it wasn't Kyrie Jimmy Butler or Nick Young leading the way, except for like 2 JaVale McGee games. But anyways, what about this one? Yep, Nick Young and Kyrie Irving. All right, so we are at the end of December. We're gonna simcast this game. We're gonna say sure to that trade, I guess. Do we win against this Timberwolves team? It is close down the stretch, and I think we're losing it. Yep, we are definitely losing this one. It keeps going back and forth a little bit, but yeah, we are not winning that one. And now we are on a 3-game losing streak. Listen, guys, we're a little streaky, and now we have fallen down to the 8th seed. I told you that, guys. I told you guys that Cavs game was going to be crucial because now they are the 7th seed, and we have fallen down to the 8th seed. We are almost falling out of the playoffs. It is crucial that we win some games here, but I don't know if we will. Anyways, the Kings, where Kawhi is playing. I actually am interested in simcasting. It would be pretty cool if we could watch this one. See Kyrie versus Kawhi. It's not looking likely. It's looking like they're about to win. It's a little close down the stretch. Maybe. And every time we get close, they start to get a good lead. It's a tied game, okay? And we're about 2 minutes left. They have a 4-point lead, and we're jumping in. All right, box score check. Boogie and Kawhi, this crazy duo right here, is leading the way. 26 and 17 is insane. Kyrie Irving and Nick Young are doing great as well. But Jimmy Butler not too far behind. Anyways, it is the battle of the rookies. We have Kyrie and Jimmy Butler versus Kawhi Leonard, the #1 pick. Will we be able to win against this team? We are down by 4 in Sacramento. Kyrie Irving, he had the layup, instead went for the mid-range, and it was a brick. And the Kings get the 3. Every time I jump in these games, we absolutely get crushed. I think I need to quit jumping in games, guys. I don't know what's happening. Kyrie Irving, he's going to go for another midi, isn't he? No one's getting the ball. There's no movement. There's no plays being run. The coach needs to be fired. And we're getting an and 1. Okay. 5-point game might turn into 4. Okay, a little more life back into this team. Kawhi Leonard taking it up the court. All right, here we go. Up against Nick Young. Come on, Nick Young. Can we clamp up Kawhi? And we do. He bricks it. Okay, he got to his signature mid-range, and it did not go in. Kyrie Irving, he's in the paint, and he gets the layup. It is a 2-point game, guys. I had lost all hope in this team just 30 seconds ago. But we have absolutely turned the game around. Kawhi Leonard, he's going to look for that mid-range again. Better watch out for it. He gets in the paint, and it is a brick the layup. It was close. All right, here we go. Nick Young, it's going up in the paint. Doesn't have a shot, and he just throws it away to the claw. Oh my God, Tyreke Evans in the corner. It's a 3. Beautiful transition offense. Something our team is seriously lacking. And we call a timeout for literally no reason once again. All right, here we go. Everybody's all over the place. Jimmy Butler, sidestep, double pump, doesn't shoot it. Kyrie Irving, foot on the line, and he doesn't hit the shot. Guys, where is our offense? It is non-existent. I gotta quit jumping in these games. It's over. We're losing. We're suffering, guys. There you go, a 4-game losing streak, and we are officially out of the playoffs. Can you believe it? The Sixers are now in the playoffs. I warned you guys, man. Don't get your hopes up, and here we are. The Clippers are a good team. The Nuggets are an okay team. And the Bucks are an okay team. Let's go another week. Let's sim through it. Let's see, are we going to lose these games? Say yes to that trade. We got Hito back. Whoa, they're trying to trade Yao Ming to the Spurs. We're gonna say no on that. That's a franchise player. All right, 2 wins and a loss. Anything important in these games? No, nothing that stands out. Oh, Nick Young, 38 points. That's pretty big. And then in the loss, Kyrie Irving, 38. Well, here we are. We are pretty close to the trade deadline. Oh no, we got a few weeks. I don't care too much about these games. Let's go to the Heat game. I think that might be where we call it for the day. We'll see. We'll see. Oh my God, it is rough out here. Kyrie Irving gets injured. We are 3 games straight of losing. Guys, I don't know if you can tell, but my passion and energy for this team has significantly fallen as we have fallen in the standings to the 10th seed. We are a few games out of the playoffs, about 2. At one point, we were tied with the first seed, or we were like zero point 0.5 games behind. And in today's episode, we have fallen from grace. It is pretty rough out here, but hey, we have our draft pick, looking forward to the future. But man, it is rough. We're going to do a little player stats check as we're almost halfway through the season. Or, oh no, we are exactly halfway. We're 1 game over halfway. We're 42 games in. So here we go. Kyrie Irving, 23-5. Oh my God. You just don't see that in a rookie every year. Nick Young, 22. He's going back pretty close to last year, which is pretty impressive, given that there was no one on the team last year. Jimmy Butler kind of staying on pace. Everyone's been staying on pace for the most part. So nothing surprising. Ime Udoka fell from his 12 points per game from the first game of the season. Anyways, guys, I think this is wraps for today's episode. We had an interesting ride. We were kind of winning in the beginning. I jumped in a lot of games. I think we lost every single game I jumped into. I'll probably put up a counter at some point so he can see. But next episode, we are going up against the Heat once again. I think I might play that game for the love of it. Let's see. Kyrie Irving will be back, and everyone is playing. So, yeah, I think we're going to have a little montage of that one. And, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm a little sorry about, leaving on such a sad note. But, hey, in the long run, we're still going to succeed with this team. We have our franchise guy, and we feel pretty confident about that. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed today's episode. Later, guys.